Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are checking out the final of the duets of mixtape Dominate. This is Cinema from Know Seungmin. I am so very excited for this. I'm not going to waste much time, but I'm going to do my usual spiel. This is a reaction video. This is not the original content. If you want the original content, you can go watch the original content. This is not the original content. I'm a pauser. I'm autistic. It helps me process my thoughts. If that's not for you, that's totally okay. But I'm really excited. It came out an hour ago as I'm recording this. I'm really on the ball today. So without any further ado, let's go check out Cinema. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Well, it's already got the cinema vibe. Let's go. Oh. It's giving Last of Us, oh, what the other things, like Fallout, all that kind of stuff, kind of vibes. Oh, he looks so good. Ah. Ooh, that skin, soft skin. Ooh. Oh. I gotta see on this poster. The greatest cinema, the stadium, Know Seungmin, Friday, March the 21st. That's when the mixtape dropped, right? Friday the 21st. I'm just... Is this just gonna be like a really cute song about going, like, and sharing, obviously specifically a cinema trip, but like sharing moments with someone special, like a friend? Doesn't have to be anything else, just a friend or someone close to you. This is precious, and I love the way that in the beginning Seungmin, I think, started it and then it went into Lino's voice. It was really smooth. I just noticed his whole in tatters. I want to have a lighter. I love that we're getting the diegetic sound of like the bang of the trunk closing, and even the sound of the hands when they did the thing. Yeah, words are hard today. Oh, words are hard today, you guys. Just for anyone who's new, I'm going to watch this through first, see what I see, do a little talk about the video and the song, and then we'll watch again, and then final thoughts, just to let everyone know. There will be timestamps, obviously, but just in case. I love the lyric here about today's curtain opens, the idea of like a new day being a show. I'm loving Lino's vocals. Oh, so it's about, I love that. Equating an experience like going to the cinema and a show, equating that to a relationship. Oh, that's actually really precious. I love that so much. Because, like, just as breathtaking movie or TV show can change your life, can inspire you, let me be that for you. Oh my god, oh, I love this. I love the way the guitar is for this. Oh no, they've broken down. I'm sorry. No, I need to see that Seungmin look again. I love the rugged aesthetic we got going on from both of them, but Seungmin, I love it. Is that like has he got like a jumper wrapped around him? He does. I love that little like choker necklace thing. Because he got the necklace, but yeah. I love this. Oh, both Lino and Seungmin's high notes are severely underrated. Like, I know everyone obviously always expects Seungmin's voice to be beautiful, because he's in vocal racha. But unfortunately, that always means that like Lino's voice gets often overshadowed in songs. And he has such a lovely voice, and oh, I'm so glad he's on this song with Seungmin, because it just allows them both to shine. I love this story we're getting. It's dystopian, but there's a hint of almost history, like putting up posters kind of representing like them going out busking and stuff during like the debut showcase and stuff, during the series, and that putting themselves out there kind of thing. You could even like maybe suggest like the cinema aspect, not cinema, sorry, it's because I've read the word, the aspect of like the traveling into the woods could be harkening back to that. Even though like Lino wasn't there. Oh my god, I'm gonna make myself cry at that. But obviously during the series after that they went to like a glamping retreat. I'm sure if you've seen it, you know. But that's what it reminds me of. But I obviously again Lino wasn't there, so it feels like this is. If it is, it's an interesting thing, but I like that if it is, it's almost like a do-over. Because oh, I don't know if it is, but I just remember when I watched the series just how emotional Seungmin got after Lino was eliminated in the series. And so this music video could almost be seen, and it might not be, it might just be my nostalgic heart. It could almost be seen as almost like a do-over because he should have been there. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't know if I'm just extrapolating that and making that up myself. That meaning, but yeah. Also, this is beautifully shot. This really, it looks like a piece of cinema. Oh, that harmony. I think that was a harmony. I just want to say before we continue, the clever use of creativity to overcome adversity is really clever in this song. You know, using the idea of the lights going down to refer to a struggle, you know, but a story is forming from that because, you know, the grit and determination that occurs in a person when they're going through something. That's such a wonderful parallel. And then um, after this, um, yeah, sorry, yeah. So yeah, that and then repeating it with the story, changing it from uh, changing it from what was this? What was I saying? I was saying, anyway. I just like that. I like that I like that that parallel. Um, that was an abrupt cut. Oh, that guitar in the background. Okay, never mind. We got another trip. We got another song for Stay. That was that was that was lovely. I love the real contrast here in the video, because obviously it looks like they're alone, performing to no one. But obviously we're watching, we're supporting from afar. And so in the way that they're portraying their performance, they're still acting as if we're in the video with them. Oh, I love this. Whoever did the makeup for both of them did a really nice job. Not just in like the general makeup, but like the cheekbones and the little like dirt marks and stuff. Here the light shines again, ending credits going up. You and my name together on it with the final curtain call. And the night after night, when you cannot find your way, I'll be waiting. Welcome to our cinema. Oh, okay. Wait, it ends like that? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I loved that, but also, how dare you? I wanted more. Oh, I love that. I love how the two of them have come together to create this really heartfelt song. And obviously, while it's obviously for Stay, for us, uh, I do also, and I noticed this with As We Are. Seungmin likes to write a lot of what it feels like from this and from that. He seems to like to write a lot of really sentimental songs. And I think this is another one of those kind of things where with his input, it's a sentimental song that, yes, it's for Stay, but it's also, I feel, just like As We Are, can be attributed to Stray Kids, and specifically just because he's on the song with Lino. Obviously, I don't know who wrote which parts, you know, which kind of things they kind of went with which. But I really I like the way that they've approached this song, especially because this being the last video, I think. Yeah, it's gotta be right. Because this is the last song on the mixtape, right? Um, I guess it makes sense having this is the last song with that perfect ending. From the lyrical, about the ending credits, to that into the diegetic sound at the end there. Um, I I genuinely really enjoyed this. Um, I'm trying to see like what things could be referenced where, um, in terms of actual cinema, like that existed before. Because you've got your kind of The Last of Us, um, kind of with the dystopian setting, um, kind of throughout. Um, you got The Greatest Showman in terms of this, the actual kind of idea of the show, the posters, um, the dystopian. Also, you could have The Road, because a lot of literal roads are featured in this. As well as the fact, if you've never read The Road, it's by Cormac McCarthy. Um, in that, there's a boy and his father. They're the main characters in the book. Um, and while it's not obviously a one to one, there is that element of older and younger, one looking after the other. Although I'd say it's much more balanced and probably equal in them looking after each other in the storyline of this music video. Um, I I'm just I love the little moment we have, right at the beginning, close to the beginning, about 43 seconds in, where they're working on this stuff together. Um, the songs and the show and stuff that they're performing in the music video. Because it just um, it looks so authentic and so genuine. Um, and it's just a real, obviously they have a good relationship in real life, but it just oozes into the performance, and it makes it so much more authentic and believable, that they have that relationship come into this. I loved that we got to see the driving. Um, like it wasn't um, like a green screen necessarily. Um, but there was actually like actual driving sequences in it, in the music video. I'm gonna watch it again with you guys, but let me know your thoughts so far, um, and I will try and see if I can pick up some more stuff from the song and the music video. Um, so yeah, let's go. This montage in the beginning gives vibes of The Sound, like a reference to The Sound music video. And these drums, man, they're so good. God, it must have been cold if the the air is so thick. Like this, so precious. Okay, this part is what I meant, not the 43 seconds in. I also love the fact that he brings out the guitar. Obviously, the guitar and the drums and stuff are all in this ruined place, and they're all um, not falling apart, but not in the best state. But I like that as a metaphor, that they're not they shouldn't give up on that instrument. They shouldn't give up on them. I think even like the keyboard is still kind of all dirty and damaged, but obviously they still use it in the performance. later. Um, and I love that as a metaphor for not giving up or not letting someone fall behind. This is the moment I said about the transition. Yeah, I feel like again the idea of being in an adverse situation, you don't get your juicy emotional raw stories and songs and poems if your life is going absolutely 100% perfect. And so I like in the lyrics that admission of when the lights go down, when things are getting harder, um, that's your sign to really get stuck in and make something out of it. Yeah, Lino's riffs in this, Lino's high notes, are so smooth to listen to. And I just we all have, like, we're all OTA, but we all have our biases, and I just feel like Lino is, as a vocalist, someone who's often overlooked, and it really makes me a little bit sad that he gets overlooked sometimes by Stay. Not always, not by everyone, but um, it makes me a little bit sad. So I'm glad he's being able to show so much of his vocals in this song. Um, 0801. Is that Stay Day? Forgive me, I'm not great with dates, and numbers in general, but is that Stay Day? I'm gonna check that really quickly, you guys. Stay Day, Stray Kids, because I know that obviously the technically yes, because it's the last day of it's the 26th of July to August the 1st, so technically yes. Okay, because I yeah, I really struggle with dates and stuff. I think it's interesting that I Won't Let Go, as all of those ideas and all of those songs are falling away, but it doesn't seem to matter because they've got each other. I love that. Everything's falling off, but they're continuing on. The acting is so good. I think it's interesting, the choice to get stranded in a woods, because I saw this this post. It wasn't related to Stray Kids, but it was talking about how when you get lost somewhere, you don't wait for someone to find you. You just pick a direction and start walking. And again, it's all about surviving the storm. It's all about surviving the bad, and in order to get back to the good. I love this. I think it's interesting that they talk about being on a film tape, so in order to memorialize and permanently save the memory of them, because while there's an element of truth to it, obviously film can be destroyed, you can lose it in the same way that they've been in the kind of the storyline of the music video. They've been losing it, um, and so that nice little um, um, lyric being finished with the kind of the I'll remember. It's like, yes, I've taken this photo, but the photo in my mind is more important, because it's all about being present in that moment with that person. They're so cute. I'm noticing in the background that it's almost like a in like a stadium. I could imagine it being like the audience going in the background. Oh, I love that. Never stop writing down. That's what I was talking about earlier. I got distracted. Because it's like, so what I was saying earlier about that idea of lights going down and then story and then to keep writing down, serving as that metaphor for not giving up, continuing on. It's easy when you write a story or a poem, if to get stuck along the way and then just kind of crumple it up and throw it away. But instead you stick with it, you finish it, and then you can worry about if you want to redraft it or if you want to do something with it later. But it's the fact that you finished it, that is the important and empowering thing. I love that they're almost serving as an encouragement for one another there with that. The way that this is shown musically, shown visually in comparison to the visual and in comparison to the musicality, you've got this huge musical space and it's filled from front to back with each of the layers of the vocals, the background vocals, the instrumentation, and so you can hear, when they say everybody's clapping, you can hear that in the song. Not literally like everyone clapping, but you can imagine that stadium or that space being filled up, even though here it's them. They've got a keyboard, a guitar, an amp, 2 microphones, and some other little bits. They're on their own. Their stadium lights are just the lights that exist in that space. They're not the actual, stadium lights. But because of the way the music is, it's filled out. You can close your eyes and just imagine a sea of fans around them. You can see the stadium lights and you believe the story because those 2 are the only 2 that they need to make that show real. In this radiance, their relationship, their friendship being radiant, it shines for everyone to see. It shines even when they're in the dark, even when they're struggling. It's visible from everywhere. And, oh. And there, obviously, when we get the line about "I need you, you need me, stay," um, it almost becomes um, that one of them is either Lena or Seungmin is a representation of Stray, and one of them is Stray Kids because they need each other. They're succeeding in the show here because they're together. Um, I think that's illustrated again by the fact that they're alone. There's no one around them, but they've made it so much bigger and brighter and more wonderful than it is. Sorry for the abrupt cut. I had to answer the door. But yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, they need each other. I think they're acting as representatives of Stray Kids and Stay, and even in a way themselves and Stay individually. Sorry. I had to go down the stairs, so I'm a little out of breath. Okay. Ending credits going up, you and my name together on it with the final curtain call. And the night after night, when you cannot find your way, I'll be waiting. See what I mean about the riffs? Welcome to our cinema. Oh, the way that this ends. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I love here. I think there's a phrase that was like, the cinema or the show will always be here for you, or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Just generally, like, the arts will always be here for you. And I love that here, that they're continuing that tradition towards Stay, in that same vein. There's an incredible modesty, I think, with this song at the end here. The attribution of success isn't just to them, whether to them as Stray Kids or them as Lino and Seungmin, separately and together, but it's to all of them and Stay. I think that's a beautiful way of putting a finishing like part of a song together, and I think it's interesting, this line about having a final curtain call, just because I think of the fan song from last year. Not the fan song from last year. I'm confusing songs. From the fan song from Stray Kids, which I think, if I remember rightly, it's Lino's part, about there not being a last step out, and it feels almost surreal having this line here of that, almost, that there will eventually be a time where there is that final step out, even if if they say that there won't be, and that the show will be over. I loved the way that this story is being told, that this song is being told. It's just beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah. I feel like, just kind of final thoughts here. I feel like this song is so simple, but so deep at the same time. Like, it's a feeling, I think a lot of us, like, not even like thinking of like it as a Stay song, but just a song about a friendship or a relationship with someone. I think it's something that we can all relate to. I think we all at some point in our lives have someone who lifts us up, and that who we then lift up in return. Um, Again, the use of all of the vocabulary and language around cinema and film, um, it's just again so simple but so deep, so deep meaning. Um, and I, it's just beautiful. Um, from a visual perspective, with this song, I feel like there's such an iconic film look to the whole thing that they could have made a short film for this. I feel like, um, um, and again with kind of my allusion to the road, by Cormac McCarthy. The use of the snow, if I remember correctly in the book, there's a period of like intense snow and cold, and things like The Revenant. Obviously, maybe that's more what they're leaning towards with this. I don't know if they've read The Road, um, or if they're aware of the film version of The Road, um, and maybe that's more what it is. Obviously, in that I've never seen it, but I'm assuming there's a big struggle there. But again, it's immaterial because of the relationship of the characterization of Lino and Seungmin in this, the characterization of Stray Kids and Stay. Um, because again, even though like I'm looking at this shot here just of Seungmin in the last part where I paused, and again, while there's none of these big stadium lights in terms of in the universe in the music video story, he looks radiant. Lino looks radiant. They're shining themselves. Obviously, in the kind of the logistics, there's a light that is on them, but from the purpose of how the image looks, it captures that radiance, um, that they're singing about. Um, oh, I really really liked this. I really really liked this. I'm just scanning through it just for another look. Um, yeah, I feel like again with the whole like idea, imagine like a short film. I feel like they would do like a really good job, like portraying a story, um, beyond just kind of the length of the song for the music video. Um, yeah, really, I really, really enjoyed it. Um, it's simple, it's sentimental, and it's modest, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like it's perfect. It's a perfect summing up of Lino and Seungmin. They're both so modest about their talents. They're always working hard to improve themselves. Obviously, all of the members are, but particularly Lino and Seungmin. They're often, I feel like, from what we see of them, they're more simple. Like when we've heard about like Lino going um, out to dinner with like Han because they're dorm mates now, right? Um, like there's they talk about like simple things that they do. Um, um, and I feel like even though both of them often have their moments where they maybe want to be left alone, obviously we all get that, but I feel like they often are more kind of wanting that their own space. In the same way, they're very sentimental, um, especially referring to their fellow members. You know, I think about like Seungmin when he was emceeing, like when he was a lot younger. Gosh, he's grown up. And you know that very funny clip of like, ooh, my, you know, my lovely ew members. You know, it's that it's that, you know, he's sentimental, but it's not always um in your face. It's acts. You know, it's things that you appreciate from the side. You know, in the music video here, it's putting things in the, helping you put things in, helping you start, you know, push the car, helping you do the things um, to get where they are ultimately going. Um, but I really, really enjoyed this. Um, yeah. See, this one, okay. Okay, no, never mind. Ignore me. I was gonna say something and then it happened. Never mind. Just noticed something at the end of the video. But yeah, what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I think um, I think this is either my favorite or my second favorite, um, based on how these first listens with you guys. Um, but I've enjoyed all of them, and obviously this is just based on my first impressions of all of the songs so far. Um, and again, I don't mean any disrespect to any of the other songs. Um, I just love this kind of sound, I think. Um, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Let me know your guys' thoughts to cinema in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.